Alright everybody, how's it going? Bit awkward, but that's what it is. No, looking forward to it. First time fighting here in London. Headlining it though too. So I'm pure excited for it. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm fully confident in the fight. I think I'm bigger than him, stronger than him, quicker than him. You know, I punch just as hard as him. So yeah, I think I can beat him in every department. If he comes to come and try and walk me down, I believe I'll walk him into a shot and get him out of there. If not, I can outbox him for a full 12 rounds. So I'm fully confident that I can win this fight either way it goes. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm excited to be in London for the first time. You know, I've always wanted to box in London in a big show. I've been down here plenty of times at the big shows, you know, seen guys like Conor and Okole at the Joshua fights fighting in the O2, so I've always wanted to be a part of it. So I'm really excited that I'm headlining at the show here now and tapping into the British fans. So yeah, I'm happy. I can't wait.
Yeah, I definitely think so. You know, number one, number two, you don't get this. You know, I think that's why it's so big. You know, you get number one and number two undefeated fighters in their prime. That's champions. Number one and number two. Yeah, sometimes you might get, you know, champions, but they not number one, number two. You got people that, you know, you got two fighters that's ranked number one and number two, prime, undefeated, with belts, with all this on the line. Most of the time you don't get that in boxing, and now you have this. So like I said, this is a huge show, and you know, I'm excited to be a part of it. I mean, they all said that, you know, everybody I fought, it's supposed to be 50-50. Everybody I've been fighting, it was, you know, it's supposed to be an even fight. It's supposed to be 50-50 fight, not dominate. I blew everybody out, you know. Like I said earlier, you know, it's no such, the tail of the tape don't, you know, he is taller than me. Of course, he's longer than me, but for me, none of that stuff matters. You know, you can't. You know, you can't determine my heart by tail of the tape. You can't determine, you know, my IQ or nothing like that. You know, so I don't want to repeat the same thing he said, but I really cannot see how he can beat me. I just can't. You know, not to be cocky, not to be arrogant, but I can't see it. You know, like you know, he been hurt. You know, he was, you know, Baranchek, his last fight with Baranchek, he cut him up. You know, and I told him at this last fight, you know, you can't get, huh?
Flash your heads.
Nah, that was a punch. I saw it. He dropped you too, but they ain't call it, but whatever. And Postal heard him. Huh?
What fight were you watching?
The same fight you was fighting in.
Oh, you need glasses, but.
Alright, whatever. And what about Postal? Postal heard him. And but anyways, that's past fights. You can't even, it's gonna be me and him. It's not gonna be Postal. It's not gonna be Rencheck. It's not gonna be none of my fights. So, you know, that is, you know, that's past fights. And I think he'll come. He definitely gonna bring his A game, and I'm gonna bring my A game. And like I said, this gonna be one hell of a fight. So I'm excited to come over here, and you know, this is, you know, something I've been wanting, for a long time.
Sam, welcome. Thanks for making the trip over. Been with Regis for a long.
Oh yeah, I don't even know.
Good.
With the height, don't worry.
Good. Good. Can't wait, but can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
Right, go rip your fucking head off.
No, you're not.
You've never been anybody against me.
What?
Never been anybody like you.
Guaranteed.
Never been with anybody like you.
It's not gonna happen.
Never seen me before.
I've seen you a bunch of times.
Never seen anything like me before.
I've seen you a bunch of times. Bunch of times. Guaranteed, I've seen you a bunch of times.
Never seen anything like me before. Tell me.
Bunch of times. All right. Bunch of times.
Fought no one.
I didn't face your style a bunch of times. You never fought nothing like me. That's the difference.
Yeah, okay, we'll soon see.
You never fought nothing like me.
We'll soon see.
You gotta convince yourself. You gotta say he's tall, he's long, all that.
We'll soon see.
That don't make a difference.
Right, cool.
None of that stuff don't make a difference.
Right, we'll soon see.
You see? Right.
Oh, let's
see. Train hard.
Oh, it's alright. Bro, you got some style now. You got the
Yeah, there's a couple of questions on this, and so just clear right now as we see up here. Who's the main event of this fight?
Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Mate, that's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna sell out O2 for them guys to be the main event. So I'm not gonna be like cheap support to these guys. We need to change that. I'm bringing war. so I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna be cheap support, simple as. You know what I mean, on box office, because these guys wouldn't sell box office by themselves, so fuck that. So whatever, you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay. Let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, my London fans, and then you want to put these little guys, nobody knows about them, on my show, and then try and mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious.
Okay.
You know this is not right. Fucking Muhammad Ali trophy, nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, the big guys. Yeah, that boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me the chief support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We number one and number two.
Huh?
We number one and number two.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
But we
Don't
number
get me-
one
don't
and
make-
number
yo, don't get me started, bro. before I
We
squash
number one
you,
and
bro.
number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Calla, I'm going to pass over to you here. Or Adam, one of you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm gonna go fucking ballistic now. Yeah, I want more money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull me out of it, and then it won't be a box office.
What's your thoughts?
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me, making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making, let me put it in my pocket.
My thoughts are they're two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on until you tell me, am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money. And then we can get to business. I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline. That is it.
Calla, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. Mike Tyson said it. When AJ knocked out Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's gone back to the heavyweights, yeah? And that's it, yeah? We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, yeah, on Sky, because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
Right, I'll introduce the fighters. The number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion, the Tartan Tornado, with a perfect record of 15-0, and someone who has beaten on his way here 2.
We need to go boxing fucking Glasgow, mate. You can sell out Glasgow, let's see it, and if people go buy those tickets in Glasgow, that's it, man.
So you let me do my thing, and you talk to
Fuck
Eddie
off.
later.